Hey guys, it's Johnny with JMFD Customs, the holster division of Cayenne Precision LLC. And we are back here today to introduce a new key in our lineup for the Staccato CS and the Streamlight TLR-7 Sub. This one has been a long time in the making. It's highly requested, and it's going to fix the issue of your light deciding to leave the chat at the wrong time. So before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. We certainly appreciate it when you guys do that. So let's get into this, guys. Since the Staccato CS came out in 2023, the TLR-7 Sub has been the dominant light for the 2023 and then into the 2024 CS. It is the most popular light. It's the one that Staccato recommends. However, a lot of people have had issues with it flying off during use, and some people have even torqued this down so hard that they've snapped the cross screw trying to keep this light from leaving the chat. So the issue is not the cross screw. It's not necessarily the torque, although it should be torqued down properly. A lot of the issues, like with other Streamlights, is the key, and we're going to get into that. I'm going to show you what is causing the problem and how we fixed it, also how to install this if you guys choose to get one. So first off, let's make sure this is YouTube safe. So it is unloaded, and we're in the shop, so it's a safe environment. So I'll get my cheapo calipers out here. And the first thing, this is the TLR-7 Sub. This is the TLR-7 Sub HLX. I just have both these out here. I've demonstrated before how these are the exact same chassis, but we're going to show you the key works in both and also show you how it fits. So we'll move the HLX out of the way for a minute. Sorry. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys where the issue is with this key. This is the 1913 version of the TLR-7 Sub with the Staccato recommended number 4 key installed. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the size of the key. So the key section, number 1, is way undersized. It's coming in 4.29, 4.3 millimeters on the key width. Then we translate that over to the Staccato CS. And sorry, I'm doing that from a way that I can't see it. We're at 4.61, 4.62, guys. That is where the issue is, partially. It is way undersized. Also, another issue on this is you will notice that the key does not come all the way across. So to make it cheaper to injection mold these, Streamlight added this recess all the way up, which did not need to be here. So the key is at its widest part is from here to here, and then it is thin over here on the side. So when you install that on the Staccato CS in particular, you do not have, so you have the full thickness over here, which is still way too thin, guys, but you flip it around on the other side and it's considerably thinner, which allows the light to not only move back and forth. This key also fits in here where you can turn it side to side. You can move it back and forth like that. All of these problems are fixed with our key. And if you put the key just back in the light chassis, you will also notice how much it moves around in the chassis. So that is another very bad thing. So we're going to introduce our Cayenne Precision CP Staccato CS key for the 2023 or 2024. Guys, I engineered this thing to be a very tight fit, so it will actually snap into your light chassis. I have learned, because we have about 7 of these TLR-7 Subs in-house, that each one of them has a little bit different tolerance on the key machining part. So some of them it will lay in there with little resistance. Other ones you will have to actually snap it down in there, but it does fit all of them. So on this key, we widened this out. This is not 1913 spec, because this cut is not 1913 spec. The Staccato P is closer to being 1913. This has got like a proprietary cut on it. Not sure what Staccato was doing there, but this has got their own dimensions on it. It is not Picatinny spec. So this particular key is not made for 1913 spec. This particular key is specifically made for the 2023 and 2024 Staccato CS. That's the only thing we're recommending that you run with it. May fit other things, don't know, haven't tried it. So we widened the key section out to fit the CS frame, and then we also extended the key. So the key is its full width all the way across. It's not cut down and spaced out like this one. It maintains its width all the way across the key. So we have that. Before I put it in this one, I'm going to put my sub on my HLX sub on here, still running the Staccato recommended, Streamlight provided 1913 key number 4. We're going to install it just to show you guys the movement on this. We don't want it really tight, but you have this right here. This is what a lot of problems are coming from, because it has that movement, and underneath recoil, it's still going to work loose unless you Loctite this, which I would not recommend Loctiting this. On this one, it's not bad because you can change the battery without taking the light off. Still wouldn't recommend it. So you have this much play. You should definitely not have that. Another thing that I will add about our key is we designed this key to keep your light literally within a 0.5 millimeter of the factory key's placement. So you're going to keep the same light position with a 0.5 millimeter margin of error. You're going to keep the same light position on the Staccato CS so that holster compatibility stays the same. So this does not change the light position. This is not one of those keys that brings it out to where it's a little bit flush, it looks cooler, anything like that. This is a purely functional key. It keeps the exact same light position as the factory key, so that holsters that are made for the Staccato CS with the TLR-7 Sub 1913 key 4, it maintains your compatibility. You do not need to get another holster. So we're going to take our 7 Sub, we're going to snap our key into it, turn the light on by accident, I guess, and now you will see our key does not move. It is firmly in place. It is not going anywhere. We maintain the same height as the number 4 key provided from Streamlight. Same rail position, everything. We just tightened up all of the tolerances, guys, and we extended the key all the way across so that it takes up the entire, well, almost the entire width of the CS. So let's put this on here, put it back together, see what we got. I already know what we got because I designed it. I did all the testing. I'm the one that has a pile of the prototypes laying over here beside me, because the last modification that I made on this key, I went back and redid the CAD design to knock off 0.1 millimeters to make this exactly the same height as the factory key. So guys, this is not something we slapped together in 30 minutes on CAD. This is something we spent a lot of time working on. So we're going to put that on there. Now this one, every single one of these keys that leaves, it will be installed in a TLR-7 Sub. We will test it out on the CS frame to make sure everything is good before any of them go out the door. So every one of them will be tested. So the first time you put it on, first few times you put it on, it may be snug. And if Staccato had any variation in their coating thickness or their key thickness, it could be really snug. So you may have to put it on there and then press it up from the bottom, squeeze it to get it seated on there like it should be. So this one, the cross screw in this light, I absolutely hate, but it's been on and off about a few thousand times. We'll just put it that way. This is the light that does all of our holster testing. So as you can see, just to show you, I won't even use a screwdriver, just to show you how loose the screw is, I can turn it with my thumbnail. So I'm not torquing this down to show you this. As a matter of fact, that's how loose it is, because this rock going up and down is where this is not clamped down on the rail. There is no back and forth. This is up and down right here. So I'll tighten it down, just rolling my thumb on it to right there. We have no back and forth movement on that at all. Tighten it down, thumbnail tighten. Well, that was looser than I thought. I'm gonna get another 2 rounds with my thumbnail. And there we go. There's no rock. It's not back and forth. And that is literally not even fingernail torque. It does not move at all, does not move. And you get it over there, it is locked in place. Still just a hair shy of the end of the muzzle to maintain the factory spacing on it. We maintain the factory height, factory spacing. Any holster that is designed for the CS with a TLR-7 sub, this will still fit it, does not change anything. Sorry if I've said that 1,000 times. I just want to make sure everyone is clear. You still use your same holster. You do not have to change anything. So anyway, guys, that is the Cayenne Precision key for the TLR-7 sub for the Staccato CS. It replaces your number 4 Staccato recommended key that comes with the light. We'll get these on the website. They should be on the website by the time this video actually goes live. So just to sum it up, it will fit the TLR-7 sub, the TLR-7 sub X, and the TLR-7 sub HLX. It will fit in all of those. This particular sub chassis is one of them that it is a little tighter in. So I'll show you that real quick before I end this. I hate videos that draw stuff out for no reason, so I'm not going to be that guy. I have better things to do, and no doubt you guys do too. All right, on this one, as you can see, it's snug on there. You just take it, pop it down in there, seat it really good. And as you can see, everything is lined up and it's ready to rock. Same thing, snap it on there. I'm just gonna do this to show you guys this, where you can see the key comes all the way across to the side. It is not just hugging a piece of the rail like this that came from Streamlight. So anyway, guys, that is our Staccato CS TLR-7 sub, key number 4. We'll be back. We're going to do so. We have some other keys in development. We've launched the one for the HLX 1913 one already, and a 1913 for the original Streamlight TLR-1 HL. We're going to be back doing some other GL keys, probably some other keys for the TLR-7 sub. But Staccato guys, you guys are my fan base. We appreciate you a lot. That's probably 70% of what we do overall as a company is for Staccato products. So we have to take care of you guys. So anyway, guys, that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Before you leave, again, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. We certainly appreciate it when you guys do that, and we'll see you in the next one.